because for some reason the way that they made the cookie looks more like Ollie London trying to look like German than it actually looks like German.
Gross. Oh, controller's not. Okay. Where do I go from here? I genuinely do not know. There's nothing to hook shot up to. Can't climb this.
Whoa.
Am I just missing something very obvious
About what?
on how to freaking progress? I have all the tools. Huh?
Mushroom game? Or
No.
Porcelain?
Porcelain. Wait, is it back? Okay, it's back up on YouTube. Cute.
Oh, second arm cookie.
Oh, Nani, the fuck is going on? Okay, I did the bishop hook over. Wait. Oh, that's nothing. Okay. Bishop hooked over. I killed the two things in there. And here. Let's go on. The other one's up there. No doors. No hook shots. Is there just a lever I didn't see? In here was nothing. Open. An item. Come around this way. I can't get in there. Probably have to go. Yeah, I have to kick that down. Can't open this. Nothing in the building. Nothing down there. Stuck. This room area just had the one item. Also, not a way through. This is the only thing that had nothing. Nothing there, nothing there, nothing here. Can't climb. Grappling hook. Just this thing.
Lost.
Yeah. Yeah, I am. I don't know what I'm supposed to do here. How do I journal? Side quests.
Were you doing a side quest?
Yes. How do I track it again? Oops. Oh, this is how I can read it without having to wait. Oh, see. Oh no, it was an item. Um. Look on song. This bugged? Oh, I have to come back later? What the fuck, dude? That's a little annoying. Oh, I can get onto the last floor of that workshop. 'Cause that needed the hook shot. I think. Alright. Whee! Oh wait, maybe it's not this I'm thinking of. Oh no, there was... Was it here? Yes, it was here. This is the place that had a couple hook shot thingies to do.
Hello?
Hello.
That's Ned.
You're kind of a fucking asshole, blah.
What do you mean?
You fucking message me, it pops up on my screen. God, you pretty What?
Man.
Insulting me out of nowhere.
No, that's not what I meant to do.
She was thinking!
Holy shit, blah, what the fuck?
Yeah, I know.
Cyberbullying
Just
in
dumps on me. What the fuck?
2022? Horrible.
No, that's my brain. Pardon.
Mm-hmm. You know what the joys of texting people is? That you
No.
can slow down and fucking take your time with the message, right?
No, slow down. Only go.
You fucking dickhead.
Only autofill.
Yeah, no kidding.
Did you come in here just to yell at her for that?
Yes.
Cry.
Can't believe loves judge you like that.
Oh, no, not to that.
Sorry, is that Temmie on the fucking screenshot? In front of Shadow?
It's Mista, but as Temmie.
Mm. Okay, I guess that check. And you wanna know what the fuck that thing is?
Yeah, in the distance.
Yeah, I have no fucking clue. It could be. Did they just start on a fresh seed? Because in that
Yes.
case, that would be like literally fresh, loaded into the game and saw that.
Yeah, like they're like fucking around right now, and Purple Dude just knocked off the Temmie looking dude off the island.
So it's more or less, they have mostly just like 9 blocks of dirt and a tree.
Yeah. That's
And-
like way in the distance.
And we know that they haven't built out there or anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's either part of the gameplay or part of the background. They're using some sort of skyblock that I'm not familiar with because I haven't had that. Traditionally, skyblock is literally just here's one dirt block and a tree. You start on the tree. Don't fall off.
Okay.
And then you build the entire rest of the world, which is very fun. I like it a lot.
Me good, bro. You're
But yeah.
not watching this stream?
No, I am.
Me good. Okay.
What are you even streaming?
Steel
He's
Rising,
streaming
Porcelain
us.
Dolls.
Yeah.
Terrorize France.
Good. France needs to be terrorized.
Oops. Oh, hey, fuck you.
Budo?
Where was I needing to go again?
Okay, I'm going back to watching my shit.
Okay, see ya.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Bye.
Adios.
There's a door here that I unlocked last. Aha! There's one. Oh, just for this? This better be something useful. Nope. It's probably my biggest gripe with this game. It does not have a whole lot of stuff that's like Dark Souls has a lot of stuff you can find when you're walking around. Bunch of different kinds of weapons, armor, shields, etc. Items, consumables. This game is like you got like six possible things it could be. That's not that way. Is it this way? Maybe this way. Nope, that's... I went in a circle. Fucking idiot. Boy. Let's go back up to... Oh, actually, I think I know. I remember what this. I know what I'm looking for, I don't remember how to get there. Is that nothing? Can't open this, right? Locked. Looking for...
Hey, Babs. Did you do the dumbbell one?
Yeah.
How many stamps does it need?
It's 6 on both sides and then 3 in the middle. So 15? It's like 2 by 3 on east-west, and then you just have the 3 in the middle connecting them.
Okay.
Not that room, not that room, not that room. Oh,
I'm
actually,
using east-west instead of left and right. Actual raid brain problem.
It's okay, I got you.
Like,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Woo!
Key? No key.
they removed more rhythm sections from the BTS event.
Remove.
Yeah. So I feel like I'm only getting maybe 1 or 2 instead of like the 3 to 4 that usually that happens before.
I know yet to come, and we have one at the very end of the song. Yeah.
The hit like, oh, that's why he gets Pummel has one at the end.
Yatta! Oh, Canuck Shield those. Nice. What's it gonna be? Pants. Carriage token. What is that? A letter addressed to the king. Sire, the treachery of the soldiers stationed in the Hotel de Ivaliz is causing a wind of rebellion to blow through your entire army. In these circumstances, I recommend that you apply to your troops the same just and severe measures that you have hitherto reserved for seditious members of the Third Estate. Those who do not lay down their arms and remain confined to their barracks must be mercilessly crushed. The salvation of the crown is at stake. Your first advisor, Com Alessandro de Calias. Okay. Key? Nope. And these are like Zoid ass looking motherfuckers.
Why are these BTS packages so expensive?
Oh, is this the other side of the outfit? Or the chain? Oh shit. I didn't know you were up there. Wow. I didn't know you were down there, rather. So, jumping down from here. I don't want to walk back. Oh, door.
What's up?
Yeah?
You gonna do the Ellen Ring DLC when it comes?
Probably? Do we know when it's supposed to drop?
I think early to middle of next week.
Next week?
Next year.
Oh shit. Okay.
Next week.
Fucking what?
Man, no announcements, no trailer, no names.
Yeah. I was gonna say because
Okay.
I'm subbed
Why?
to the subreddit for Elden Ring, so if there were any news of it, I would have seen it.
I mean, I would have seen it from like any of 500 other places. Be all over Twitter.
I don't go on Twitter, so
Oh, really?
yeah. I have one because there are some things I need it for. I don't actively go on the Twitter usually. Here.
Wait, where do you usually grabbing it from then?
Right. Where am I? Whoa! Oh my god! I knew it.
Be like blog, get them off Twitter.
What?
I'll check the comments and see if they posted a source. And if it's a Twitter link, then I just paste the Twitter link. Which is why some of the ones I post have a Twitter link. Open this first. Ah, okay. So there. And this one I think is the other side. Correct. Back up because I saw some stuff I missed. Here. Where's the item?
I'm so musical.
Yeah, I'm doing the music box. Burns food vial. Oh, okay. Wasn't expecting there to be that many things.
You don't have the correct run BTS to run.
What?
So you know, did you buy the perk pass for the BTS
Yeah.
one? The admission. There's a daily that's like get run BTS run, right?
Oh yeah, that's just like cumulative points you can
Oh
get
no,
that
it's
every.
a daily. Get it 3 times. I fucked it up and it still gave me it.
Oh.
Like I got on BTS run and it still gave me it, so that's weird. I wonder if it just checks if you like touched a letter somewhere. Ooh.
Okay. I don't know where. Oh no, I know of one other use for the bookshop. Where do I go? Door. Leg it, girl. Go, 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 go.
It's all legs. What do you mean?
It's time to haul ass, baby. Wait a minute. Is this a...
Oh, Babs, did you clear P8?
Yeah.
When you clear it?
Yesterday.
Nice.
And now I have to go find a tank because both my tank and caster have left.
Oh, why?
So my caster is like HR director at Port, right? On
Oh,
the East Coast in Florida.
okay.
And they had a fatality at the port. And like the guy's been there for a really long time, right? So she was close friends with him. And he's leaving behind a 15-year-old daughter.
Oh no.
Yeah, so she was like she had to be there to inspect it and like she saw the damage that was caused, so she asked to like just take a while off and Othank is close friends with her, so he's helping her through it.
Oh,
That's
Yeah,
unfortunate.
that sucks.
yeah.
Whoa.
I kind of want to make the joke that every second tier of an expansion of Lost the Caster in a tank, but that feels a little early. There's also Lost Caster and Tank in PA. But yeah, she seems to be doing a little bit better. She came in, talked to us a little last night, so
That's good.
I'm not expecting her to like come back soon anytime for raid, but like
Yeah.
I hope she drops in, just talks with us, whatever.
Yeah,
She
yeah.
did mention that she's looking into a therapist, starting Monday, so I'm hoping that goes well for her. But yeah, that is why I am looking for Phil.
Oh, that's cool.
What was that?
Lets me warp back to the carriage without actually having to walk back.
On that incredibly uplifting note, I'm going to go feed my cat and fuck off to bed.
Okay.
All right. Have a good night.
See ya.
If you know a tank interested in doing PA reclears, let me know.
Okay.
I mean, I could grab ice, maybe.
You should definitely ask Ice. Maybe someone in his Destiny group might be up for it.
I thought like his Destiny group only plays with the Destiny group now on like P7.
I don't know. I don't know how they run. But they sound much, or like some of the people on that server sound like they do a lot of like pugging. Or using Party Finder. So it might be worth.
Unless I can see what happens. Okay. Good night.
Bye. How come all these people have such long
It is such
noses?
a blessing to see you safe and sound.
This belongs to you.
Bless you, whoever you are. You have our eternal gratitude.
I believe you've met Monsieur Julien Raymond from distant Saint-Domingue. He's one of the most eminent members of our organization.
Organization.
And you? Mademoiselle? What should we call you?
My name is Aegis.
Ah, yes. The Aegis. The mighty shield and scourge of Zeus.
I wonder... Earlier, by the Pont Neuf, when you touched Monseigneur's ring, can you explain what happened?
The ring called to me. It compelled me to reach out and take it.
Come now.
The moment I touched it, I was transported. Somewhere else. It was the same strange world that you were in, Monseigneur.
Hell, you mean?
Or purgatory?
I saw things there. I saw Monseigneur giving a sermon.
What wickedness is this?
This explains the moment when you froze. And this isn't the only time you've experienced something like this, n'est-ce pas?
That is correct. It also happened with 2 objects I found in Place Dauphine.
And what happened there?
That is where I found your Bible and your cross, Monseigneur.
How did you know they belonged to me?
They demanded to be returned to you. You did not regain consciousness until I did so.
This is madness.
Let us not be so quick to judge, Monseigneur.
I witnessed the moment when your cross was taken from you. Then I saw you being locked in that box.
Et bien voilà. It is just as I suspected. Here, Aegis, look at this. Over the course of my research, I unearthed this ancient document. I believe I have finally uncovered its meaning. It's a triangle with an identical inscription at each corner. Nemi, memory in ancient Greek. Then, in the center, there is an open eye which symbolizes awakening. Do you understand? The images you saw, Aegis, were Monseigneur de la Far's own memories. 3 echoes of the past tied to personal objects of his. 3 Nemes, memories which some dark alchemy had taken from him. Without
Yeah, I was about to say. I was totally about to comment on
he
that.
could never have regained consciousness.
Memes.
But by returning these 3 objects to him, Aegis, you were able to
God
save
damn, you
his
remember when
immortal
people used to
soul.
call memes that?
Tell me, Aegis, when you were at the clerk's office at the Châtelet, did you perhaps see a leather wallet near the abbot's documents?
No, Monseigneur.
Ah, that is unfortunate. Most unfortunate.
Huh?
Monseigneur? That other world where you were held prisoner. Do you still feel its effects?
This other world, as you call it, Aegis, is none other than hell itself. Gehenna. The place the Lord sends those who worship the beast. But hell didn't keep me. Has God given me a chance to redeem myself, perhaps?
What task did you entrust to the abbot?
The Holy Office ordered me to keep an eye on the Comte de Cagliostro. This
Comte.
charlatan imagines himself to be the heir of Mesmer, the magnetizer, and seems to have ingratiated himself with the king. There have been disturbing reports about him that could lead to his excommunication. It is said that he can make the dead speak. Can you imagine? I asked the abbot to investigate the surroundings of Eugène de Vaucanson's workshop, where the Count had been seen coming and going for several weeks. I cannot disclose the details of what he discovered there, but it may well be related to the events that have plunged Paris into mourning.
I bid you farewell, Monseigneur.
Wait just a moment, s'il vous plaît. You are one of Cagliostro's creatures, are you not?
What do you mean?
When did you awaken?
I do not understand, Monseigneur.
Well, that is to say, you talk, you think, you seem to act with some sort of free will. This was not always the case, that much is clear. You must agree that not all automates are as sophisticated as yourself. I'm attempting to unravel the mystery of your true nature. Tell me, what are your very first memories?
That is a question I am unable to answer.
How strange. In that case, you must surely be able to tell me who taught you what you know.
What I know, Monseigneur?
How can I put it in a way that you'll understand? For example, you call me Monseigneur. How do you know that this is how one addresses a member of the clergy of my rank?
I cannot explain it. I believe...
Go on, Aegis.
I believe that this knowledge is not mine.
Well, I never. Did you hear that, Abbot?
I caught every word, mon ami.
I can talk to all. Oh fuck! I can talk to all three of them. Okay. First. Into the sunlight so I can see the new stuff. Bicorn. Bicorn. Ooh, it's a hood.
Monsieur Raymond,
Oh, that's all
what
that's
is
done.
the aim of this organization?
We publish articles and exert our influence on those who are in a position to improve the lot of our unfortunate brethren. Our numbers grow by the day, and we have many illustrious members, such as the Comte de Mirabeau and the Marquis de Lafayette. But it was Monsieur Brissot and the Abbot that founded the group.
Good old Brissot. Shouldn't he be here by now?
Yes, mon père. He should have arrived hours ago. Alas, there has been no sign of him.
I hope to God that no misfortune has befallen him.
The circumstances of black people in France.
What fate does the kingdom reserve for those with black skin?
According to tradition, any enslaved person who sets foot on French soil is freed.
This rule is most problematic in the eyes of planters in the colonies, who would seek to maintain their precious labor force.
This is why, for the past 12 years, no black people have been allowed to disembark in any of the kingdom's ports. Those who accompany their masters on the journey are imprisoned in the Admiralty's jails the moment they leave the ship. As for those who manage to evade the authorities, they live in fear of the raids carried out by the Marshalsea.
Are you not subject to these laws, Monsieur Raymond?
I am fortunate enough to have been born a subject of the king through my father, and also to have received an education, and to be wealthy.
Naturally, that makes all the difference.
I don't know why, but Yoruichi is
You are quite
trending
a long
on
way
Twitter,
from
and
home,
I'm
Monsieur
finding
Raymond.
some.
I haven't been back to
Nice
Saint-Domingue in nearly
fan.
5 years. I left my most trusted men in charge of overseeing my indigo plantation. I came to France with the aim of having an audience with the king. I hoped to convince him to use his automats for agricultural work. I was of the belief that this was the best way to ease the suffering of our enslaved brethren. Alas, it was all for naught. I was only able to get an audience with the Minister of the Navy, and even that was granted reluctantly. Later, when the king convened the Estates General, my hopes were renewed. I saw it as an opportunity to make our voices heard. And then, mon Dieu, what a disaster, Aegis. What a complete disaster.
Mon père,
Plus tard, s'il vous plaît. I need a moment alone. I must read over my notes in light of what we have just discovered.
Ooh, I just read some leaks about Dea, and they sound pretty juicy. Oh crap! Oh shit, oops. I didn't think that through.
Luxembourg.
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 Borger.
Borge.
Luxembourger.
Luxembourg.
Oh my god.
Oh, shit. Where do I go from here? I can't grab onto that.
You have the high ground now.
Yes.
Hello?
Howdy.
Hello.
Oh, you're back.
Yeah. Turns out there wasn't that many videos that I was interested in.
Ah, I hate when that happens.
Yeah, I know. It's horrible.
Whoa. Have you made a lava water machine?
You mean a cobblestone generator?
Yeah, in Minecraft.
Yes.
Do they always give you water or ice and lava in the skyblock stuff?
No.
As long as I am alive, you will not
The
take
one
my
I
hand
had,
Do you intend to keep me in your pursuit forever? That's a strange way to treat a
how
customer,
did you
Shamadan.
I want to keep you
Um,
alive, mon ami.
I'll be reasonable.
it was cut down the tree,
Gone, you can see the coast
get
is
wood,
There's no
keep
way.
growing the
You are
tree,
not going
convert
through that door until I say
wood
so.
into
So, what did I
dirt
do to
somehow.
deserve this?
I believe. Um, either by, I think it was like using a composter or something like that, where you just kind of stuck organic material into it and then it made dirt blocks.
Composter is it in the original Minecraft, right?
Compost is, except it gives you bone meal.
Oh.
And you stick like veggies and stuff in the composter. Whatever I was using was like, you know, more or less convert wood into dirt, basically.
Mm.
Because so much of Skyblock, like you can do a vanilla Skyblock, except it's really, really, really fucking hard. Where, you know, you more or less set it up in vanilla Minecraft. You just, instead of spawning in the world, you spawn on the tree on the dirt block, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you have to figure it out with all vanilla stuff. Except I didn't want to do that, so fuck that. Mine was a mod pack, so a whole bunch of mods. So
Okay.
yeah. Then once you actually expanded your empire a little bit, so you're not like repeatedly on top of the tree and whatnot, you get some wood flowing around and whatnot. You would usually let's see, they had the leaves. You could make a crook out of wood sticks, and then you could the leaves would drop fucking silkworms, and then you could use silkworms on trees leaves, and they'd slowly convert to like white, and then if you fucking knock the block out, you get string, and you use wood and string to make a sieve. Like you set it up with the wood, and then you construct the sieve differently, and then insert the sieve into the wooden structure, and then you sift through dirt, and you get rocks out of it, and then you'd put the rocks together, and you'd get cobblestone.
Oh.
Yeah. And you could, I want to say the next step was you could also get iron nugs. Let's see. Was it... I think it was construct cobblestone or stone or whatever out of the pebbles, and then you hit it with a hammer and you get sand, or you get like gravel and then sand. Like it's a tiered system where you know, hammer cobblestone, you get, you know, gravel or sand or whatever's the next one down, and then I'm pretty sure it was gravel. So cobblestone into gravel, hit the gravel with the hammer again, you get sand. Hit the sand with the hammer, and you get dust. dust block. And you can see all of those things, and they all have different rates of dropping things. Like, I don't know, dust might drop redstone more often or whatever. And then you could also, because one of those things will give you, like, iron ore, basically. Or at least the thing you can smelt into iron if you have enough of it. And then you go and you make a sieve that's like iron-coated sieve, and that will give you better drop rates from your stuff. And more or less, you get into this whole rhythm, and the way you got water and stuff like that initially was you built like a stone
Rain
bucket
collector?
thing. Yeah, more like barrel. That's it. I'm like,
Oh, okay.
yeah. So a stone barrel, and you could more or less set them out, and when it rained, it collected in that. And since you would be able to get an iron, you'd be able to get iron. You'd use it to grab the water out of it and place it wherever you want. So as soon as you got like 2 buckets full of fucking water, you then had infinite water because you could just do the
Come back. There was a blue thing. And turn right. Yeah. Okay, continue, Snipe.
You know how you can make infinite water in fucking Minecraft?
I know that you can, I don't know how, but yes.
Yeah, the simplest way is either a 2x2 square and you place them on opposite corners, and then they fill in, and then it suddenly just all becomes source blocks. And then you can repeatedly take source blocks out of it, right?
Okay.
Or you could do just a 1x3 row, and you place it on opposite ends, and then that middle block becomes a source block, and you can just infinitely take it out from there. In other words, that's how you get infinite water.
How are you supposed to get lava?
The way that it happened in mine is you took, I believe, more... Actually...
I
no,
guess you don't need to be able to make lava, though. Well, other than for obsidian, it sounds like in your version. Because you can make cobblestone without the lava.
Yeah, but it was still very useful to have it, because it's a pain in the butt to fucking sieve through dirt to get stone, to get constructed into cobblestone, right? So ultimately, your goal was to make a cobblestone generator. No, not like that. So, as we're going through, and we're pretty close to the end of the end goal here, is you would have clay, and that came out from sifting various things. I think like dust or whatever gave it to you through like an iron sieve or whatever. And you put clay in a recipe with like fucking gravel and sand or dust or whatever, and it gave you porcelain. You got enough porcelain. You made a unfired kiln thing, more or less another barrel bucket thing on a stand, and you took that. You had to bake it in the oven because it was unfired and it's porcelain, right? Yay! Everybody loves that. And then you took a torch, placed it on the ground. You placed the kiln above it, and then you stuck a bunch of fucking stone in there, and it melted down into lava. And then you lava out. And then from there, technically you could do the cobblestone thing, except by this point you've spent all your stone on fucking, like, getting to, like, get all the materials and whatnot, sieving and whatnot. So your home base is inevitably constructed out of more or less wood. So it's a bad idea to place lava down on that.
Okay.
You could do a little more work and get a cobblestone generator set up that way. Or you could, I guess, go for that same amount of work, but I always ended up just like sieving dirt for more rock. And then you could make a block with some lava as well, and it would literally just make a cobblestone generator, as in it's titled that, and it just generated cobblestone. And if you put it atop a chest, it would put it automatically into the chest.
Oh, okay.
Now, it's slow, so I think how fast? It might have been technically slower. That cobblestone generator might have been slower than like the manual one, where it's just literal water and lava. But counterpoint, with that, you don't need to be sitting there mining. You just put it on top of the two chests, and boom. As soon as you come back, you're like, ooh, I got a couple stacks of stone now, right?
Yeah.
And then there was various upgrades specifically for that, cobble generator. Like, you put that in a crafting recipe surrounded by like iron or something, and it'd kick it up a notch. It'd double the production. And then you could do it with like diamond and emerald or whatever. And each time it makes more and more cobblestone until it's just like, I have way too much cobblestone. I could never use this much. So yeah, that was stage one of figuring out Skyblock for the mod pack I played. Is Shoto friends, are they playing a more vanilla version, or are they playing more modded? Like it's got.
I have no idea. I just happened to start watching that video, and then and apparently Shoto was struggling to make the cobblestone generator. I haven't watched past that.
Yeah, and I looked, and fucking his friend was just like, "Here's some ice and lava. Make cobblestone generator," and I'm like, so he knows. Yeah.
I think like his third or fourth attempt, Shoto somehow managed to get it to work, and Mr. was like, okay, normally that's not how you're supposed, like that's not how like you normally make it, but it works, so we're just gonna keep it. And then he like Shoto like knocked Mr. off the island, and their version drops everything in your inventory out. So they lost everything that he was holding.
Yeah, at the beginning of Skyblock, it's very easy to fuck yourself over if you drop the wrong thing. Like, if you drop all the seedlings, then you're stuck on, dirt. And you don't have any more tree. But that's fine, because what do you lose? Like, a minute of work not trying not to die from mining your tree, right? It's not that difficult to restart. Also, Block, you played fucking Skyblock with me.
I did?
Yes.
When was that?
Like 4 years ago.
Oh.
When I had a computer. Yeah, you played it, a version of Skyblock with me, and
I feel like
B was there as well, and Alec and Ice.
And Ice, right? Okay, so I feel like B, Alec, and Ice like completed everything.
No.
No?
Like, at more or less, it just kind of came down to I was playing it, and then maybe others would maybe come in. No one went and completed anything.
Oh,
It was
okay.
mainly kind of just me partying, and then like, maybe one of you guys would drop in. It's like,
I
cool.
just distinctly remember not really contributing much to it, so
That's fine. Like, half the fun of Skyblock is literally like, if you're not playing the vanilla version is very much more like, you know, uh, your accomplishments are like doing all the things. Whereas in modded Skyblock, half the fun is looking at all the fucking mod packages and just seeing what you fucking can do with that. And then exploring another one, and then going, oh, because I explored this mod package that gives me like more or less infinite iron and like infinite eggs or whatever. And then this one needs a whole lot of eggs for some reason. You see the connection there, and you start. And because you did like a whole lot of the other content of a mod pack and got so far in it, it sort of almost breaks the acceleration of the other mod pack that you're trying to do because you have an infinite resource, right? And you're like, ooh. Or sometimes you're playing through your specific mod pack that mod that you've chosen to like try to use to, complete Skyblock or whatever. It's not like you have to go for one bot, but it's easier to, focus because sometimes there'll be like extremely specific where it's like, oh, we have chicken houses and we have, chicken feed or whatever, and it's like, these aren't going to be useful for anything else. So you kind of have to focus in. It's not like there's overlap there. So, as you play through one, you'll be forced to go and try to do something else because it'll be like, oh, you need uranium resource, and you're like, how the fuck do I get uranium? Because clearly on Skyblock nothing spawns, right? You have to make it all. Except for sometimes where you can go into different dimensions. It's like, ooh, stuff has spawned here technically. So you might need uranium to complete the next step of your fucking pack, right? And then you're like, okay, how do I get this? And you look at how to get uranium, and it's like, you can make it in this way, you can find it in this way, you can do this, and then you're like, okay, how do I make it in this way? And you start looking through that mod, and it's like, okay, you need this, 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 and this, and you're like, okay, how do I get this and that? Because I already have this, and you just start spiraling into other things, and it's very fun exploring the whole thing and just trying to figure out how you do things, right?
yeah.
But like modded stuff is very much all about exploring just kind of the whack shit and how you can kind of break the progression of various mods or like just do funny shit, right?
See how far the boundaries go.
Yeah, so like
Or you can go past.
So, like, when you played Skyblock, you didn't exactly fail or anything. It was just like, no, just explore your mod. Pick one, stick with it, because you'll eventually pick up what it's going on. And if you need more resources, go into another mod. You can't really fail Skyblock, or at least not the way I play it. I guess
Minecraft nowadays and their mods are all on the Twitch launcher, right?
That's the most popular one because it was like Curse Launcher, and then it got bought or something, and then that got bought, and yeah, more or less it's I think gone into the Twitch launcher, which is weird. But I don't know, I haven't touched a fucking computer in 2 years.
That's true.
Vicky, why you not let me go in?
He said no.
Bon croissant.
Are you just doing side quest stuff?
Yeah, because I knew there's a couple things I could get with the bookshop thingy. But now I'm confused as to... Oh, is it at Luxembourg? No, it shouldn't be at Luxembourg. Where's that stinking doctor dude who wanted the... Not here. Oh, I'm getting sleepy. Yeah, it's okay. I'm gonna stop here for the day.
Yuki. Goodbye, YouTube stream.
Goodbye, YouTube.